I guess maintaining the website and the blog for the upcoming Ugat conference, May 22nd and 24th.
Awesome.
There we go. Got to plug it.
Yeah. I'm Stephanie Yiko, and he lied. He's co-maintaining.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
the other part of it. I'm
swearing on YouTube.
co-maintaining with Rob
Alright.
for the
Wow.
blog
Patriarchy exposed.
and website for the Ugat conference, May 22nd to 24th, 2009 in Montreal.
She did that way better than I did.
Ninaj Carrasca, born in the Philippines in 1946, is a Filipino feminist, author, journalist, and human rights activist who's active in Gabriela Network USA. A member of the Mariposa Alliance, a multiracial, multi-ethnic women's activist center for understanding the intersectionality of class, race, and gender oppressions.
What doesn't?
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah, go for it. I can correct you again.
Yeah. I got interested. How did I get interested with the question?
Or what interests you?
Well, I just like working for the community, like especially the Filipino community in Montreal. Is very, myself being kind of a mixed race, Chinese Filipino, the Chinese side of my family. Although I identify as Chinese and I work within the Chinese community, I think in terms of socioeconomic context, the Filipino community has a lot more issues that are going on within our community that need to directly be dealt with in terms of inequality, in terms of social justice. And I think a lot of those things definitely drew me to working in the Filipino community and contributing to Ugat to make sure that I could help out in any way that I could in terms of dealing with that side of my cultural background.
Mm-hmm. And for me, having grown up in the suburbs of Montreal and living in Montreal for like the majority of my adult life, I feel really close to everything that's youth-driven, girl-driven, woman-driven in the community. I kind of went through the whole, upbringing of a mixed race, queer, hi mom, I'm out. Mixed race, queer, woman in Montreal, throughout the community back in the day when we were all like Phil Cans, Canfills, and Fobs and trying to not identify as anything. Anyways, if I can be the person I wish I was around when I was 16 to one of you, my life will be complete.
Okay.
That once we leave the conference, there's some dialogue that's opened up in segments of the community that used to feel like they were divided. Mm-hmm. At least to realize that we all share a common Filipino history, there's a common weave despite like all the colors being mixed up in there. And we're all held together by something, and that we can work together on bettering ourselves as a community, instead of all working in our little corners.
Awesome.
Yeah. All those things, of course. But also as an educator, I like the idea of education and learning, especially for this conference being like a national conference and bringing Filipinos across Canada and teaching them about, teaching of course is really good, but also listening at the same time as the organizers and listening to their experience, so that it's a back and forth conversation rather than simply a unidirectional kind of top-down education. So I think it's really important that they learn a lot about what's going on in their community and they learn a lot about Philippine history, but at the same time, us learning from them about what's going on in the current day and making sure that in this project at Ugat and then future projects, that we specifically address the things that are coming up from these conversations.
Mm-hmm. Someone somewhere is going to knit or sew us a shirt, because between the two of us, we're one Filipino.
There you go. That's
one of those two head, one shirt things. We'll hear party wear.
Cool. So we're the bloggers.
We're the bloggers.
Cool.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, a lot of raping and pillaging.
Yeah, same like phrases over and over again. It's like, oh, I don't even feel good.
They're trying to connect.
I don't have difficulty
I'm crashing your head!
Yes!
Yes.
Oh wait.